Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Muhlenberg County in game number 2 of our doubleheader today between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg County. And a good evening and welcome back here to Grayson County High School for game number 2 of the doubleheader. What should be a great matchup here between these two teams, as it is the 19th all-time matchup between Grayson County and Muhlenberg County. Grayson County trails the all-time series 10-8. Coming up, so we're just about 9 minutes away from tip-off here in this game. We will give you the starting lineups. We will introduce you to both teams, and we'll have more as that comes up on the In Between the Games in Our Locker Room show here on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
On K105.
Grayson County and Muhlenberg County in game number 2 of our doubleheader today are just about 6 minutes away from tip-off here from Grayson County High School. The players you'll need to know, first we'll start for Muhlenberg County. Brooklyn Stewart, the junior forward, is one of the best players in the region. There's just no other way to put it. She's extremely talented, averaging 19.5 points, just under 9 rebounds per game. And it's probably a good thing for Grayson County to go up against a player like Stewart, because she's one of the few players in the region that is at least somewhat similar to Carrie Ann Williams. Carrie Ann Williams is Edmonson County's star post player, and Grayson County, as we talked last week, knows that they're going to be playing Edmonson County in the first round of the district 1 week from tonight. So getting an opportunity to play a player that, while not exactly the same, at least the size is similar to Carrie Ann Williams, will be beneficial for them. Stewart, though, they'll play her everywhere on the floor, where Carrie Ann Williams, for the most part, is just going to stay inside the paint for Edmonson County. So that's why they're not an identical comparison, but it's close enough. Other players you'll need to know, it's not just Stewart. You have Sarah Kate Bogus, who's a really talented player. Rachel Joins, 1.6 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. Michaela Duvall, Avon Profit, 3-point specialist. 87.4% of her shots come from 3 this season. They're going to shoot the 3, and they're going to shoot the 3 a lot today. Muhlenberg County, coached by the most legendary girls basketball coach in the 3rd region. We can say that. That's Mike Harper is the head coach. 24 seasons as the head coach. He has more wins than any girls basketball coach in region history. For Grayson County, it was senior night earlier. They recognized their 2 seniors, Arissa Riggs and Briley Renfro. Both of them will get the start tonight. Sydney Perkins is their leading scorer, but it was Sutton Van Meter that's coming off of a career-high 17 points in her last game. We'll take a break. Starting lineups are next here on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Everyday thousand.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den, Grayson County and Muhlenberg County. Your starting lineups for Grayson County, it's Riggs, Perkins, Van Meter, Renfro, and Narvaez. For Muhlenberg County, it is Prophet, Fields, Stewart, Wilkins, and Bogus. The play-by-play of Grayson and Muhlenberg is next on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First,
Grayson County and Muhlenberg County about ready to get underway here in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Earlier today, the Cougar boys picked up a 58-50 win against Meade County. Your starting lineup from Muhlenberg County, it's Avon Prophet. She averages 5.9 points. Macy Fields averages 6.2 points. Brooklyn Stewart averages 19.5 points. Taylor Wilkins at 4.3, and Sarah Kate Bogus at 9.3. For Grayson County, it's Arissa Riggs at 8.2 points. Sydney Perkins at 11.6 points. Sutton Van Meter at 6.7 points, coming off of her career-high 17 points. Briley Renfro at 1.2 points. And Ellen Narvaez leading the team at 4.7 rebounds per game. It's time for basketball in Litchfield, game number 2 of the doubleheader here today. This basketball is about to be tipped by official Tommy Burris. Brooklyn Stewart to jump against Ellen Narvaez. The opening tip is controlled by the Lady Mustangs of Muhlenberg County, who will be working from left to right on your radio dial. Wearing the baby blue jerseys with white numerals and a blackish gray stripe up the near side of the pants. As they're crossing it off to the left wing to Prophet. Profit is the three-point specialist for this Muhlenberg County team. 17-9 record. They've won 3 straight and 5 of 6. There's a walk down the lane. Brooklyn Stewart takes the extra step. And a turnover is going to give the ball to Grayson County for their first possession of the game. Lady Cougars 11-13, 2-4 in the 12th District. They're going to be playing Edmondson County 1 week from tonight in the 12th District semifinals. They picked up a win against Whitesville Trinity last time out, 56-41. Sutton Van Meter led the way with a career-high 17 points in that game. Sydney Perkins came away with double digits as well, along with Arissa Riggs. Riggs has it at the top of the key. She drives down the right side, tries to split and dump it off, but it's taken away by Muhlenberg County. Fields has it. She backs it off on the right wing. Out front to Stewart. Stewart swings it off left wing to Profit. Inside the lane, spinning it around. Wilkins gets the roll for the first basket of the game. Taylor Wilkins strikes first. Muhlenberg County leads Grayson 2-0 just over a minute into the game. Van Meter pulls up 18 feet right side. Good! Sutton Van Meter has the answer. Van Meter averaging 6.7 points per game. That career high 17 last time out against the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity. Stewart in the near corner guarded by Narvaez. Man-to-man defense for Grayson. You heard Todd Johnston talk last week against Whitesville Trinity that he didn't think he would be able to zone this Whitesville Trinity team, or this Muhlenberg County team, because they shoot so well. Bogus in the lane, fades it away. The basket's good, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. Foul called on Riggs, her first, team's first. And it'll be Bogus to the line to try and convert on the and one. She's 65.5% free throw shooter. And the first one is no good. A rebound on the floor ripped away by Perkins for Grayson County. 4-2, Muhlenberg leads Grayson. 6:15 left in the first quarter of play. Riggs out front in between the circles for Grayson County. Now we'll back it off here to set up the offense. Man-to-man for Muhlenberg. Riggs for the free throw line to Renfro. He's getting the start again here tonight on senior night. Into the far corner. 3. Perkins up, and it is missed. Rebound on the floor. Stewart and Renfro fighting for it. It's out of bounds off of Muhlenberg. There was not a visual signal. It was just a verbal signal, so I couldn't hear it. Van Meter will pass in for Grayson. Throws it in, deflected. Narvaez got it back. Gets it into the corner here to Van Meter, who backs it off now to Perkins, who's going to set up the offense for Grayson. They trail 4-2. Perkins behind the back dribble, poked away. Bogus has it. And Perkins runs it back down in the backcourt. Screen from Narvaez. Perkins out front, get another screen. 3 straight away. A high arcing 3 is off the back of the iron. Rebound long, chase down on the floor, jump ball. Grayson's going to get it after the jump. 5:37 left to play in the first quarter. 4-2. Muhlenberg leads Grayson. Riggs will pass in from the far side. Her dad and mom are standing right behind her, rather, on that pass in. Van Meter has it in between the circles. Gets a screen. Doesn't take it. Drives in. Splits defenders. Right side layup is missed. Rebounded on the floor by Wilkins from Muhlenberg County. She taps it off to the guard, Fields. Fields an outlet to the left wing to Profit. 3 left side. Got it. Profit hits the 3 at a high range. 33%. She averages 1.6 threes per game. Van Meter drives down the right side as Grayson trails 7-2. To Riggs. Riggs curls 15 feet right side. Too long. Rebound on the floor by Fields. Muhlenberg County averages 32.4 rebounds per game, and there's a pass down to the right side. Wilkins loses it. Jump ball. Got to keep the ball with Muhlenberg. 7-2, 4:56 to play here in the first quarter. It'll be Bogus to pass in from underneath of her own basket. Gets it to the near corner. Profit 3 up, and it is no good off the back of the iron. Long rebound, though, chased down by Fields. Fields gives it back to Profit. Profit only shoots from outside. 87.4% of her attempts this year have come from three-point range. They're going to feed on the inside. Narvaez got her hand in. Bogus is able to get it to Profit. Another chance 3 near side. It's off the front of the iron, and a foul is going to be called. Contact made from behind by Wilkins. It's her first and the team's first. 4:35 to play in the first quarter. 7-2, Grayson County. Trails Muhlenberg County in this game. Perkins on the far side of the floor. Guarded by Bogus. Bogus has it deep on the right wing, into the middle. Curls down the left side, flips it up left side, way too short on the layup. Rebound on the floor is picked up by Muhlenberg County, and they throw it out to the far side to Fields. Fields angles back here towards the near side. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Bogus, three straight away. It's off to the right. Rebound on the floor is Narvaez has it and taps it off to Riggs for Grayson. An outlet pass to Perkins is knocked out of bounds by Bogus. No, it's off of Perkins on the deflection. Ball heads back to Muhlenberg County. 7-2, they lead Grayson. 4:04 left to play in the first quarter. Kennedy Green set to check in for Grayson. The next stoppage of play. Fields swings it off left side to Profit. Gets a screen from Stewart. Narvaez, though. Stewart tried to curl down that lane, and they shut off that lane. Inside, off the right side. Shot good by Wilkins. She's got 4. Muhlenberg leads 9-2. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. We've seen Grayson County start slow at times this year. Perkins 3 on the right side is blocked by Bogus. Right side Fields. Swings it off left wing Bogus. Out front to Stewart. Stewart drives in on Narvaez. Flips it up. It's way short. Rebounded by Van Meter. Van Meter an outlet to Riggs on the far side. Grayson needs a bucket. Riggs drives down. Gets around the defenders. Flips it up right side. Can't get the layup. Rebound Narvaez. Hands it off to Renfro. Renfro spins it around. Her shot in the lane is way off to the right. And rebounded by Muhlenberg County. The Lady Mustangs are pushing. Working 2-on-3 into Stewart on the right side. She loses it out of bounds. And the possession is going to go to Grayson. Kennedy Green and Hannah Smith come in for Grayson. Coming in for Muhlenberg County is Isabella Wilkins. As Green for Grayson averages 3.3 points per game. Hannah Smith coming off of a career-high 8 points against Whitesville Trinity last time out. 9-2, Muhlenberg leads Grayson. 2:55 to play in the first quarter. Van Meter at the left elbow, tries to get it, but it's just ripped and taken away by Isabella Wilkins. Down the left side it goes Taylor Wilkins, and she walks with it. Into the game here for Muhlenberg County, Rachel Joins. She's the senior. 1.6 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. She's a good free throw shooter. Muhlenberg County comes out in the full court pressure. 9-2. Muhlenberg leads. Lady Cougars had the early bucket by Sutton Van Meter. Haven't got many shots off. They've been out-rebounded by a lot here by Muhlenberg early on. In the middle, Van Meter swings it off right wing. Perkins drives down the right lane, flips it up off the right side. Shot's not there. Rebounded by Wilkins. And a little foul is going to be called on Sydney Perkins. Perkins picks up her first, team's second. Todd Johnston not happy with that foul by Sydney Perkins. That was kind of a frustration foul there by Perkins. 2.5 left to play in the first quarter. Muhlenberg leads Grayson 9-2. Right side, Isabella Wilkins. In front to Fields. Fields at the free throw line, spins it around. Back now to Joins. Joins to Isabella Wilkins. She's the only Wilkins that's on the floor right now for the Lady Mustangs. To Stewart on the right side, guarded by Smith. Stewart has it right side. Smith goes by her. Stewart drives in, flips it up, right side. Shots missed. Free throw's going to come. Looks like Kennedy Green will pick up the foul there. For Green, that's her first, team's third. Stewart will go to the free throw line. She averages going to the free throw line 8.8 times per game. Roughly 1/3 of her points this year have come from the charity stripe. She shoots 73% from the free throw line. That one, though, was no good. Isabel Blanton in for Grayson. In for Muhlenberg County is Michaela Duval. Duval averages 2 points per game. Second chance for Stewart, rattles out. Rebound, Green has it, but it's going to be a jump ball. And possession will head towards the Lady Cougars. 9-2. Lady Cougars trail Muhlenberg 2:01 to play in the first quarter. Muhlenberg now will back off into half-court defense. No longer going with the press that they had some success with. Van Meter. Bounce pass back to Riggs on the right wing. Riggs gets a screen from Green at 18 feet at the top of the key, looking for help. She needs to find it. Still looking for help. Hands it off to Blanton. Blanton in the far corner loses it out of bounds. 1:42 to play in the first quarter. 9-2. Grayson County trails Muhlenberg. Todd Johnston, the head coach for Grayson, trying to let his team figure this out. Because here's the thing. I mean, in 1 week, they're going to have to figure out a lot of it on their own against a really talented Edmonson County team. And at the top of the key, Joins. Right side. Back now to Stewart. Swings it off left side to Bogus. Guarded by Riggs. Riggs drives her backwards. Bogus spins it around, picks it up on the left side. In front to Joins. Joins right side now to Isabella Wilkins. Wilkins drives down the right side. Out to Joins from 18 feet at the right elbow to Long. Green gets the rebound for Grayson. We'll hand it off to Van Meter. About a minute to go in the first quarter. 9-2, Muhlenberg leads Grayson. Right wing Riggs, 3, up, got it! Big 3 for Riggs. 9-5, that's a huge 3 here. If Grayson can get this game to within 4 at the quarter and keep it this way, you got to be feeling pretty good if you're Todd Johnston. On the left wing, Wilkins curls it into Stewart on the left block, guarded by Smith. Over top of Smith, Stewart misses the shot. Great defense by Hannah Smith. On the right side, Riggs. Lady Cougars trail, they give it into Smith, gets around Stewart, shot off the backboard. Rebounded by Brooklyn Stewart. Under 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Balgus off to the left side to Stewart. She thought about the 3, gives it back now to Balgus. Balgus drives down the left lane, double team. Stewart, far side 3, good. Brooklyn Stewart gets her first points of the game, and it's a 3 on the far side. Muhlenberg leads 12-5, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Meter at the volleyball line with 5 seconds. Drives down the left side, does Van Meter, gets the whole layup, left side, too hard, it's missed. Rebounded by Balgus, and she's not going to get a shot off. The end of the first quarter of play, Muhlenberg leads Grayson 12-5. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
12-5, Muhlenberg County leads Grayson County at the end of the first quarter of play. Pair of 3s in the quarter for Muhlenberg County to pace them to that 12-5 lead, and it will be Lady Mustangs basketball to start. Mike Harper, the head coach, 24 seasons between Muhlenberg North and Muhlenberg County, 482 and 266 overall as a record. Tonight, his 749th career game. He's driving down the left side, and fouled is Muhlenberg County's Duval. Foul called on Blanton. That'll be her first, team's third. Into the line will be Duval, 56.5%. She will shoot 2. Muhlenberg County gets to the free throw line a lot. They average going to the free throw line 21.6 times per game. They make 14.3. Over 14 points a game from the free throw line. That's a lot. Riggs comes out. Perkins re-enters for the Lady Cougars. Second chance for Duval is good. She makes them both. Muhlenberg leads Grayson 14-5. 7:40 left here in the first half. Perkins curls it around. Free throw line jumper is blocked by Balgus. Rebounded by Muhlenberg County. Balgus right up the middle. An outlet pass to the far side. Duval, 3, banks in. How that one fell, I'm not entirely sure. Duval's got 5 in the quarter, and it's 17-5 Muhlenberg. That one just barely got the top of the backboard. Van Meter, a shot from 18 feet is missed. Blanton's able to get the loose board, runs the baseline, gives it off to the left wing to Perkins. Perkins in between the circles for Grayson. Weaves down the right side and loses it, gains it back, and a shove is going to be called on the inside on Muhlenberg County. It's called on Duval, her first, team's second. Brooklyn Stewart re-enters for Muhlenberg County. Sydney Perkins comes out for Grayson. Sarah Kate Balgus comes out for Muhlenberg County. 17-5, Muhlenberg leads. 7:07 to play in the first half. Van Meter into Riggs. Riggs spins it around, tries to flip it up, and that's going to be a jump ball that's going to give the ball to Grayson County. 7:04 to play in the first half. You don't really like the offensive start at all here for Grayson in this game. Van Meter will trigger in. Gets the ball from official Tommy Burris. She scans again, gives it to Green. Green bodies up, flips it up left side, and a foul called on Muhlenberg. Foul called on Duval. That is her second, team's third, and Kennedy Green will go to the free throw line. 67.6% from the charity stripe this season for the freshman Kennedy Green. Dribbles once. Freshman lets the rainbow free throw fly and puts it in. Bogus re-enters. Duval checks out for the Lady Mustangs. Second one coming is good. Rattles both in, does Kennedy Green. 10-point game, 17-7, 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Bogus, a bounce pass to Fields. Fields weaves down here towards the near side and poked away and taken away by Blanton. Blanton, an outlet pass, hits Van Meter in the head. Loose ball, diving after it is Grayson. Van Meter's got it. We might have a foul on Muhlenberg. No, it's a jump ball. And Van Meter comes up limping just a little bit. She appears, though, that she is okay. 6:49 to play in the first half. Grayson trails by 10 points, 17-7. Mike Harper talking to his team. Off to the right wing, Stewart. At the right elbow, passes off, swings it off left side now to Fields. Fields, as Bogus falls down, takes Blanton with her in the lane. Gets back up. Drives it outside to Wilkins, to Stewart. Three straight away, got it. Brooklyn Stewart's hit 2 threes in this game. It's 20-7, Muhlenberg County has the lead. 6:20 to play in the first half. In between the circles, Van Meter. Drives down to the left wing. Now spins it around towards the right side. Into the far corner to Riggs. 3, catch and shoot, in and out. Stewart picks up the loose board for Muhlenberg County. It's been that kind of night for Grayson already. Muhlenberg's getting some of those shots to fall. The Lady Cougars are just not. Out front to Stewart, guarded by Green. Takes one dribble and gives it out front now to Fields. Inside to Bogus. Bogus double teamed. Out front and driving in is Wilkins. Shot from 7 feet on the right side's missed. Kennedy Green picks up a loose board. Gives it off to Van Meter for Grayson. Van Meter up the far side of the floor. Angles back here towards the near side. Picks it up to the right elbow to Green. Green swings it off back to the far side now Riggs. Riggs with the right hand gets a screen from Narvaez. Spins back towards the right side. Backs it off. Free throw line. Outside now Blanton. Blanton gets a screen from Riggs. Blanton tries to curl it around to the right side. Drives it up from 7 feet. Shots blocked by Stewart. Rebounded by Bogus. Bogus weaves through, angles back, and no whistle is gone. She just loses it. That might have been a foul on Grayson. Perkins in, Narvaez out. Timeout Grayson County, 5:16 to go in the first half. Grayson trails 20-7. It's Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Lady Cougars struggling to start this game as they trail 20-7 with 5:16 left to play in the first half. Todd Johnston takes that 30-second timeout. Probably just kind of like a take a deep breath kind of thing. There's still a whole lot of basketball left to play. We've seen the Lady Cougars come back from deficits as well. They trail 20-7. Riggs has it deep on the right wing for Grayson County. Riggs drives down the right lane, flips it up, right side, basket good, she'll go to the line. Great take by Riggs. She'll go to try and convert the and one. Foul called on Profit, her first, team's fourth. And when Grayson needed a bucket, they turned to the senior on senior night, playing her final game at the Cougar Den, Arissa Riggs. Free throw is good. Put in. It's 20-10. Riggs has 6 points for Grayson County. They trail by 10 points. See the defense play a little better here on this possession for Grayson. Fields out front to Bogus. Swings it off to Profit, who's left all alone from 3 on the left side. It's missed. Van Meter does a nice job blocking out to grab the rebound. Van Meter backs it off. Outlet pass right wing to Riggs. Riggs into the far corner to Blanton. Off to Perkins, back outside Riggs. Todd Johnson wanted them to keep on swinging it to the near side. Left side Narvaez, guarded by Stewart. Out front to Blanton, deep on the right side now Riggs. Riggs guarded by Profit, out front Van Meter. Van Meter, the first basket of the game for Grayson, has not scored since that point. Inside to Blanton, right side shot, good. Blanton gets the bank on the inside and the layup, and it's an 8-point game now, 20-12. 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Out front Fields. Left wing Profit. Out front to Stewart. Stewart swings it off to Balgus. 3 left side, too long, off the back of the iron. Blanton with a loose board for Grayson. Off to Van Meter, angles back towards the far side with an outlet pass to Riggs. Riggs fires down inside to Narvaez. Not a smart pass. It goes right into the hands of Brooklyn Stewart. Stewart feeds it off to Balgus. Balgus in between the circles. Multiple subs will come in for both teams at the next stoppage of play. Grayson trails 20-12. 3:40 to play in the first half. Balgus on the right wing. Tried to get it inside. Great defense by Isabel Blanton. Out front Fields. Right side Balgus. Picked up by Riggs, who's playing good on-ball defense there. Stewart. Handoff pass to Profit. Profit off the left side to Fields. Fields bounce pass wide open. Stewart right side. And Stewart ain't gonna miss those. She's got 8. It's 22-12. Grayson County trails by 10 points. 3:10 to play in the first half. Right side Riggs. Keeps her head up. Gets a screen from Perkins. Pulls up 18 feet straight away. Got it. Riggs has 8. She's trying to keep the Lady Cougs in it. That is the deficit right now at 22-14. To Balgus on the far side of the floor. An outlet pass to Profit on the left wing. Out front to Fields. Fields inside. Shot off balance is good in the lane by Wilkins. Wilkins has 6 points. She only averages 4. Narvaez on the left wing. Back and forth. These two teams go now after a slow offensive start for Grayson. 3 by Riggs. Heat check 3 is missed. Stewart picks up the loose board for Muhlenberg County, and they'll have a chance to add to their 10-point lead. Stewart on the right wing. 3 is up, and the 3 is good for Brooklyn Stewart. Timeout on the floor taken by Todd Johnston. It's going to be a 30-second timeout after Brooklyn Stewart knocks in another 3 in this contest. She's got 3 threes in the game, 11 points for the game. It's Muhlenberg County. Stewart entered this game averaging half a 3 a game, and she's got 3 in the first half of action of this game. Mike Harper, as we touched on, is the head coach for the Lady Mustangs. 482 and 266 overall. I mentioned it's his 749th game that he's coached here tonight. Winning percentage of 64.4%. He's been coaching Muhlenberg County since 1996. He's the all-time winningest coach in 3rd Region girls basketball history. He graduated from Muhlenberg Central High School, where he started as point guard for 4 seasons, scored more than 1,000 career points. Played some college basketball at Northeast State Junior College, but eventually came back and finished his education at WKU and has been involved in really Muhlenberg County basketball since then. And in his career, 9 region championships in 2 Final Fours. That's getting it done. That's getting it done. Coach Harper's been around. He's seen it all. Out of the timeout, 27-14, Muhlenberg leads Grayson. Bree Jones, Kennedy Green, and Briley Renfro all back in for the Lady Cougars. Riggs has it on the left wing. Out front to the free throw line, Riggs drives down, splits the defender, slips it up, right side, good for Riggs. Riggs is into double figures for Grayson. And somebody needs to step up and help her out. Falling down in the backcourt, somehow getting the pass off, though, to Balgus is Muhlenberg County. Balgus at the right elbow, crosses it to the left side to Isabella Wilkins, who's into the game. Fields at the left side, spins it around, off-balance shot from 10 feet is missed. Green gets the rebound. She's looking for help with a guard and finds Bree Jones to the far side of the floor. Jones down the right side, lowers it up, fades it, baseline, gets the roll. Great take by Jones. It's a 9-point game now. 27-18, 90 seconds left in the first half. I'll tell you what, Todd Johnson's taken 2 timeouts in this first half, and each time Lady Cougars have come out firing in that, but Muhlenberg has had an answer to end the short run every time. Will they again? Inside the lane, losing it, loose ball, jump ball, and the possession is going to head to Grayson. Rachel Joins re-enters for Muhlenberg County. Coming out will be Taylor Wilkins. So you only have one Wilkins now on the floor for Muhlenberg. It'll be Isabella Wilkins. Minute 15 to play in the first half, 27-18. Muhlenberg County has the lead against Grayson. Another opportunity here for Grayson to try and get this lead a little bit closer here going into the half. Riggs at the left wing. Right side, Renfro. Renfro looking for help. Now she'll dribble. Out front to the volleyball line, Riggs. Left wing, Jones, inside to Renfro. Renfro on the left block, double team. Shots up, missed. Gets her own rebound, jump pass to Perkins. Three near side for the junior is good. Perkins with her first three of the game. 6-point game now. 38 seconds to play in the first half. Speeding up the lane, goes Fields. Bounce pass inside. Green got her hand in on it. Loose ball, jump ball. No, a foul is going to be called on Renfro. She came diving in after it, and they're going to call the foul on her. It's going to stay on the floor, though. For Renfro, that's her first, team's fifth. For a second, I thought Mike Harper was calling a timeout, but I think he was using the 30-second timeout symbol to deliver an inbounds play to his team. 31.4 on the clock. Bounce pass into Fields. Renfro rips it away, and that'll be a jump ball. Jump ball will stay with Muhlenberg. Tell you what, Renfro, we've talked about this. I'm not sure there's a player that has played for Grayson County, maybe other than her sister, that I'd want to play against less. She's a nuisance on the defensive end, which, again, best compliment you can give to a defender. Inside to Stewart, knocked away by Green for Grayson. Into the hands of Jones. Jones is then fouled by Muhlenberg. Macy Fields, her first, team's fifth. Grayson has a chance here, and I think if you're Grayson County, you hold for the final shot. 23.8 on the clock. I think you hold for the final shot. You do not want Muhlenberg County. 6 points is a good thing considering you were down by 12 in this half. 5-out look for Grayson. 13 seconds left here on the clock here in this first half of play. Riggs on the left wing with 8 seconds. Riggs curls around down the right side, splits defenders. Right side shot, no good, off to the right. Rebounded by Stewart with 2 seconds. Off to Bogus from beyond half court at the buzzer. It is short. At the end of the first half of play, Muhlenberg County leads Grayson County 27-21. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Oh boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
With the My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Right now, this is recognition of the runner-up region tennis team from Grayson County last year. We'll turn it over to Public Assistant Brian Payton.
To score major points. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 regional runner-up Grayson County Cougars. They are seniors Branson Evans, Brian James, Chase Richardson. Your juniors are Owen Brown, Colton Glenn, Griffin Powell, Austin Walker. Sophomores Laxton Hatfield. Middle schoolers Carter Bernard, Miles Mudd, Maddox Powell, Jordan Smith, Ethan Kinker, and your coach, Sherry Vincent. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 regional runner-up, the Grayson County Cougars.
It's a good little recognition there here at Grayson County High School for a really talented tennis team, and one of the best coaches in this entire area is Sherry Vincent. I mean, it doesn't get much better than her. There's no doubt about that. As Grayson County trails this one at the half 27-21. Coming up on the halftime show, run down the scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and we'll get you ready for the second half of play. Again, your score at the half, Muhlenberg 27, Grayson 21. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable. The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars trail Muhlenberg County at the half 27-21. Try to see if we can't run down a score or two from around the region. I mean, the most important one is Cougar boys earlier today picked up a win against Meade County 58-50. River Blanton finished with a career high, or not a career high, just finished with 22 points in the game. We'll try to see if we can't find any other scores as we do the scroll through here. Not a lot going on here on this Monday evening. As in girls basketball, Ohio County leads Edmondson County at the end of the first 10-6. In boys basketball at the end of one, Butler County leads Fort Campbell 19-13. Evangel Christian defeats Bowling Green in boys basketball 66-52. And that's most of the scores that I see here as I do the good old scroll through right now. We'll take a break. Run down the scoring from this game as it is 27-21. Grayson County trails Muhlenberg. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, backpack kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County, where the Lady Cougars trail 27-21 at the half. Writing on the scoring from the first half of play for Muhlenberg County. They were led by Brooklyn Stewart with 11 points, 6 points for Taylor Wilkins, 5 points for Michaela Duvall, 3 for Avon Prophet, and 2 for Sarah Kate Balgus. For Grayson County, it was 10 points for Arissa Riggs, 3 points for Sydney Perkins, and 2 each for Bree Jones, Kennedy Green, and Isabel Blanton. It's be a good second half of play here for Grayson County, and you saw some stuff at the end of that second quarter that hopefully gives you a little bit of faith here moving forward. But Mike Harper won a lot of games. Todd Johnston has won a lot of games. I mean, you look at the two of these. I mean, Mike Harper, 482 wins. Todd Johnston, 262 wins. I mean, you don't see many coaches that have combined. If I could do math, I'd let you know what that is combined. It's a lot of wins. Second half's next on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
27-21, Muhlenberg County leads as we start the second half of play from Grayson County High School. It will be Grayson County ball to start the half. Arissa Riggs had one of her best first halves of the season. She had 10 first half points from Muhlenberg County. It was Brooklyn Stewart who had 11 points, 9 of which came from 3. She only averages making half a 3 a game, and she hit 3 in the first half of play. Out of the break here, Sydney Perkins has it at the top of the key for Grayson County. Perkins dribbles it, spins it around as they're going with their starting lineup to start here. There's a pass in through the hands of Van Meter, saves it in bounds, but no, her foot was on the baseline. 7:37 to play in the third quarter, 27-21. Grayson County trails Muhlenberg County. Muhlenberg County 8th in today's edition of the third region media poll. It will be the second to last poll of the regular season. The final one will come out next week in the district tournament. Backing it off, giving it out front to Fields. Inside pass knocked away, but a foul is going to be called on the interior on Renfro. That'll be her first, team's first for Grayson County here in the second half of play. Grayson County was 10th in that poll. Pretty much a unanimous 10th as well. There were only 1 or 2 media members that did not vote them as the 10th spot. Right side, Muhlenberg County, Taylor Wilkins. Guarded by Renfro, gives it off to Prophet. She's the three-point specialist down front. Stewart fakes the drive, gives it to Balgus on the left wing now. Inside pass, Renfro over top, spinning around. Wilkins gets around Renfro and lays it in. Great take by Taylor Wilkins on the inside. primarily plays on the inside and showed off there why she does. She only shoots 26% from the field. She's having a good game today. She's got 8 points. It's 29-21. That is also the Muhlenberg County lead. Out front, Narvaez swings it off right side. Perkins to Renfro. Left side, Narvaez. Perkins tries to curl it around on the inside. Out front, Riggs. To the right side, Renfro. Renfro backs it off now to Van Meter in between the circles. Right side, Renfro. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. 29-21. Inside pass to Riggs. Through her hands, out of bounds. Costly turnover for Grayson. And the ball will head back the way of the baby blue-clad Muhlenberg County Lady Mustang. These two teams have played 18 times. Of course, obviously, Muhlenberg County is a newer school here. After the consolidation, 3 left side by Fields, missed. Rebound, put back inside, good by Wilkins. Wilkins has 8 points, or rather 10 points, and it's 31-21. Riggs, 3, near side to answer. It's off the back of the iron. Stewart gets the rebound. Renfro rips it away, and the jump ball is going to send the ball to Muhlenberg anyways. Kennedy Green comes in. Briley Renfro comes out. 6:03 to play in the third quarter. It's a 10-point Muhlenberg County lead. Lady Cougars need a stop here on the defensive end. Fields at the top of the key, walks with it. There's a stop. Van Meter was kind of lost on the defensive end. She was behind the player. Ended up catching up. And when she caught up, she got in front of her ever so slightly, which caused that extra step to be made. Van Meter has it on the left side. Lady Cougars looking for their first points of this third quarter of play. Perkins drives near baseline, gets around, flips it up, reverse layup, can't get the roll. Ripped away by Green on the inside, and Green is fouled on the interior by about 3 Muhlenberg County players. They'll give it to Fields, her second, team's first. And it'll stay on the floor. To pass in, into the near corner to Perkins. Out front to Green, swings it off Narvaez on the left side. Narvaez, free throw line extended to Van Meter, fakes the drive, picks up her dribble, bounce pass free throw line. Narvaez drives down the right side, shots up, no good, but a foul on the floor first is called on Fields. It's her third, team's second. Todd Johnston tried to plead his case that it should have been a shooting foul. We have a sub in here, Michaela Duval. In Macy Fields, the senior point guard, will check out from Muhlenberg. Into the near corner, Riggs. Out front to Green. Green back to Van Meter, 3 near side. She doesn't take it, drives near side, can't get the shot to fall. Lady Cougars, just shots they usually make are not falling today. Bogus weaves through, and she's fouled at the top of the key. Called on, it's on Van Meter. Her first, team second. It's just the shots aren't falling for the Lady Cougars. Gone through multiple scoreless droughts in this game. And they've also had some sequences where they played pretty well. Jump pass inside. Swings it off far side. 3 by Profit is no good. And the rebound's poked out of bounds by Stewart. Went over top of Green and knocked it off, and it's going to go into the lobby. There's some kids out there playing. And luckily one of them saw it. Was able to throw it off to the official, Tommy Burris. 5:05 to play in the third. Grayson trails 31-21 to Muhlenberg County. Right side, Riggs. Drives down the right side. Spins it around as she was triple teamed out front. Perkins, 3 is short. Long rebound, Van Meter chases it down, drives in, dumps it off through the hands of Green. And it's taken away by Muhlenberg. An outlet pass to Stewart. She runs down. Narvaez goes after it too. Loose ball out of bounds off of, I don't know who it's off of. This official, this is like the third time that he only gives verbal signals and doesn't give a visual one. It's off of Grayson, so it's going to be Muhlenberg ball. Makes it very hard for a broadcaster to do his job when he doesn't give a visual signal and just yells it because the noise-canceling headphones block that all out. Stewart at the free throw line. Back to Profit. Backs it off. 10-point Muhlenberg lead. 4:35 to play here in the third quarter. Out front to Stewart. Jab step to the far corner. Profit thought about the 3. Drives in. Floater from 15 feet. It's an air ball. Riggs had it and had it knocked out of bounds. Lady Cougars still have not scored in this quarter. And when they've needed a bucket in this game, they've turned to Arissa Riggs. He has 10 points in the game. other than that, the scoring is spread out. Perkins gets a screen from Green. 3 left wing, got it. Big 3 there for Perkins. She's got 6. 7-point game now. Muhlenberg up a touchdown, 31-24, 4 minutes to play. Bogus bounce pass to the right side through the hands of Wilkins, but it was knocked out by Green. Isabella Wilkins comes in, Profit comes out. So you have both Isabella Wilkins and Taylor Wilkins on the floor for Muhlenberg. They'll scan, give it off to the right side to Duval. And Duval will back it off. 7-point Lady Mustang lead against Grayson County, 3:50 to play in the third quarter. Out front, Stewart drives down the right side at the right elbow, and a little touch foul is going to be called on Green. Be her second, team's third.
Grayson County foul number 12, Kennedy Green, her second, team's third.
Bogus will pass in from underneath of her own basket. Out front to Stewart. Stewart out front now. Swings it off, back into Stewart, left side shot, good, and she's fouled from behind by Green. And Stewart will go to the free throw line. For Green, that is her third. Team's fourth. Brooklyn Stewart to try and convert on the and one. The free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Stewart. Just like that, the lead is back to 10 for Muhlenberg. They lead 34-24, 3:37 left in the third quarter of play. Right side, Riggs. Thought about the 3. Drives in, picks up her dribble, looking for help with a handoff pass to Perkins, but Perkins is fouled by Duval. Be her third. Team's third. Blanton in, Green out with those 3 fouls. Van Meter to pass in. Gets it into the near corner to Riggs. Out front to Narvaez. Back to Van Meter. 3 right wing. It's off to the left and missed. Rebound. Fouled. On the rebound is Bogus. Fouled by Perkins. That'll be her second. Team's fifth. Fouls starting to add up for both these teams here in the second half of play. Bogus will trigger in. They lead by 10, does Muhlenberg against Grayson. Give it into the middle to Duval. Back now to Bogus on the far side. The senior Bogus breaks the timeline. Bogus to the left wing to Isabella Wilkins. Outside to Brooklyn Stewart. Thought about the 3 at the free throw line. Gives it off to Bogus, who backs it off. 34-24, Muhlenberg leads. Bounce pass in, fading it away on the far side. The basket's good by Taylor Wilkins. Taylor Wilkins doing whatever she wants in this game. And Muhlenberg County leads by 12 at 36-24. 2:50 to play in the third quarter. Deep on the left wing is Narvaez. Out front to Perkins. To the right side, Riggs. Riggs into Blanton. Blanton curls it around, blocked by Stewart on the inside. Rebounded by Muhlenberg County. Up the far side goes Bogus. Bogus drives down, takes it right to the hole. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Perkins. Lady Cougars can push if they want. Perkins will slowly break the timeline, though, at the logo. Left wing Van Meter. She'll take the left wing 3, and it is no good. Touches every part of the rim but the inside. Blanton rips away the rebound, puts it up, and a jump ball is going to be called. Looked like Blanton had possession of the ball. Todd Johnson trying to plead his case to say that. Jump ball will keep the possession, though, with Grayson. .218 to play in the third quarter. 36-24. Muhlenberg leads Grayson. Out front to Riggs. Swings it off to Narvaez on the left wing. To Van Meter. 3 right side. In and out. Bogus with the rebound. 36-24. Grayson County's only scored 3 points in this quarter. The shot is just not falling for the Lady Cougs tonight. Stewart on Narvaez. Gets it around. Flips it up. Gets it in. Stewart gets the shot. 38-24. 1:50 to play in the third quarter. Right side, Riggs. Drives down the right side. Flips it up. Shot's no good. Rebound. Outlet pass to Stewart from Muhlenberg. Over top of Van Meter. Shot missed. Nice defense by Van Meter. Rebounded by Perkins. Lady Cougars have numbers with 90 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To the far side, Blanton. She bobbles the pass. Is able to somehow keep it before it goes out of bounds. Lady Cougars trail by 14. 38-24. A 7-0 Muhlenberg County run. Left wing. Van Meter to Narvaez with 1:10 to play in the third. Van Meter on the left side. Bounce pass out to Riggs. Riggs will now back it off in between the circles. To the right side to Narvaez. Narvaez just spinning the ball. Has no interest really in doing much until she finds Riggs at the top of the key. Riggs on the right side. Picks it up. Looking for help. Finds it with Van Meter with 48 seconds in the third quarter. Van Meter gets a screen from Riggs to the left wing. Blanton, three up, no good. Lady Cougars just can't buy a shot. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Muhlenberg leads Grayson 38-24. Left wing, Isabella Wilkins. Guarded by Perkins. Out front to Stewart. Stewart lowers her shoulder, drives, kiss off the glass. Not there, but she's fouled by Grayson County. Foul on Narvaez. Her first. Team sixth. Stewart to the line to shoot two. She is 1 of 3 in this game. And the first one is short for Stewart. Kennedy Green re-enters for Grayson. Jocelyn No enters from Muhlenberg. She's appeared in only 4 games this year, averaging 1.2 points and 1.8 rebounds. She's the 8th grader. Stewart gets the second free throw. Muhlenberg leads 39-24. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of play from Grayson County. In between the circles, Van Meter. Drives down the left side, bounce pass far corner to Blanton. Gets a screen, 3 left side by Blanton is long. Stewart with a rebound with 10 seconds. Muhlenberg can try to add to their lead. Driving in is Stewart, blocked out of bounds by Blanton. Great transition defense by Blanton after she missed the shot and got back to make sure Stewart couldn't get the shot up. 6.3 on the clock. It's a 15-point Muhlenberg County lead. Out front to Stewart. Stewart off to the right side to Joins with 3 seconds. Right wing with 1 second. And they're not going to get a shot off as Muhlenberg County. The end of the third quarter of play. It is Muhlenberg County 39, Grayson County 24. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Lady Cougars only scored 3 points in the third quarter of play. Muhlenberg County scores 12, which, I mean, that's not terrible defensively for Grayson, but it's not great when you score 3 points. They trail by 15 as Grayson, 39-24 as we start this fourth quarter of play. Profit bounce pass free throw line inside to Balgas. Left side layup is good for Sarah Kate Balgas. She's got 4 points, and it's a 17-point Muhlenberg County lead. Left wing Perkins, 3 up, and it is no good. Rebound on the floor, saved in by Blanton. Right side Riggs, out front to Van Meter. Perkins drives down the right side, flipped and blocked up by Stewart. 41-24, 7:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Balgas inside to the left block to Wilkins. Wilkins gives it off to the left side to Profit, who slides the foot. And a substitute and a traveling violation will go the way of Grayson County. 41-24, 7:19 to go. Grayson trails in this game. In between the circles, Van Meter gets a screen from Riggs. Kicks to the near corner to Blanton. Thought about the three. Now Blanton will drive on the take. Flips it up right side. Shot's no good. Stewart is called for the foul on the inside. No, it's actually not on Stewart. It's on Wilkins. Her second. Team's fourth. But Isabel Blanton to the free throw line to shoot 2. 68% from the free throw line this season for the sophomore Isabel Blanton. She'll have 2 free throws coming here. And the first one is up, and it's good. Lady Cougars back in action as well Thursday and Friday of this week. Free throw is good by Blanton. She makes them both. Ends the scoreless drought for Grayson County, 41-26. They trail. 7 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass into the middle to Bogus. Todd Johnston trying to kick the defensive pressure up a notch. Profit out front to Fields. Swings it off right side to Stewart. Stewart back now to Fields. Left wing Bogus. Out front to Stewart. She thought about the 3. Drives in. Easy layup for Brooklyn Stewart as she drove down the right side. Stewart's having herself a nice night. She's got 19 points in the game, matching what is her pretty much season total. Van Meter drives in. Ball goes off the backboard and out of bounds, and actually Stewart had her hand in off of that as it went through her hands. Brooklyn Stewart's a nice little player for Muhlenberg County. She's taken nearly 200 more shots than the next highest player on the team, 34th in the state in scoring. Left wing, Blanton, 3, up, got it! Isabel Blanton trying to say this game's not over just quite yet. 43-29, 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson trying to fight back in this game. Stewart on the right side. Out front, Profit. Swings it off left side, Bogus. Bogus drives in over top of Riggs. Layup good for Bogus. Bogus has 6 in the game. 16 points is the Muhlenberg County lead at 45-29. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play. Van Meter. Bounce pass far side, Blanton. Blanton. Handoff past Perkins. Perkins drives in over top of Stewart. Blocks it, but takes the ball out of bounds. 5:46 to go. Grayson trails 45-29. Into the near corner, Perkins. Out front to Green. Swings it off left side, Riggs. Out front to Van Meter. Van Meter drives, pulls up, 10 feet near side. Nothing but net there for Sutton Van Meter. Sutton only had 2 points in this game prior to that basket. It was the first 2. Very similar move. His first one was from about 18 feet on the right side. She's been quiet since that point, missed a couple of shots. Fields at the top of the key, walks with it. Slid the foot. Mike Harper didn't agree with the call. He's looking to one of the backside officials, Kevin Morris. Kevin Morris said, I didn't see it. That was not my call to make. 45-31, 5:15 to go. Grayson County trails by 14 points. Out front to Perkins, and a potential foul was not called at the top. Van Meter bounce pass near side to Riggs. Off to the right wing, a deep 3 by Perkins on the right side's off the front of the iron, rebounded by Bogus. Kind of a weird play there as 2 players hit the deck. An outlet pass, somehow coming down with it, and on the left side, shots missed. Stewart's got it, and fouled is Stewart on the inside. Kennedy Green doesn't like the call. The Lady Cougar faithful don't like the call either. It's her 4th, team 7th. Stewart to the line to shoot 2. And she makes the first one, does Brooklyn Stewart. Briley Renfro in for Grayson. Isabel Blanton will come out, 4:49 to go. This is the final home game of the regular season for the Lady Cougars. I guess it's their final home game of any season because there's no way they can host postseason games here at Grayson County High School. Second free throw, no good. Green gets the loose board for Grayson. 46-31. Lady Cougars are up by 15 points. 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Out front. Riggs on the right side. Picks up her dribble. Handoff pass to Renfro. Renfro curls around down the right side, and a reach-in foul, I believe, is going to be called here on Duval. It is. And it's her 4th. It's the team's 5th. 46-31 Muhlenberg over Grayson. Sarah Kate Bogus will re-enter. Kennedy Green comes out for Grayson. Ella Narvaez re-enters for her. Van Meter to trigger. Throws it out. Renfro grabs it, has to save it before it crosses the half-court line. She does. Perkins can't grab it back, though. Inside to Stewart on the right side. She loses it. Renfro, good defense. Diving after it is Renfro. She knocks it out of bounds. That's going to be Muhlenberg County ball. Great effort there from Briley Renfro to make something out of nothing. 4:20 to go. 46-31. Muhlenberg leads Grayson. Out front to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Narvaez. Curling around is Bogus on the left side. Grayson County 11-13 on the season. Muhlenberg County looking for their 18th win of the year. Driving in is Fields at the free throw line. She spins back to Stewart. She thought about the three. Jump pass back outside now to Fields. Left wing Bogus. Guarded by Riggs under 4 minutes to play. Inside spinning it around, and we're going to have a foul called on Renfro on the inside. For Renfro, that'll be her third. Team's 8th. 1-1 will come for Taylor Wilkins. Wilkins 55.8% from the free throw line this season. She'll have one and the bonus coming. First one is good. She'll get the second. Isabel Blanton re-enters the game for Grayson County. Coming out will be Sydney Perkins. Second chance for Wilkins. In and out. Rebound Stewart. She loses it on the way up. That should be Grayson County ball. She was looking for a foul, and honestly, I don't think there was one. Mike Harper not happy. Looked like it was, she just lost it on the way up. I don't think Grayson County had position to even have a foul. .350 to go. 47-31. Grayson County trails Muhlenberg County here in this game. Van Meter has it, gets a screen. Shot 18 feet right side. It is short. Rebound Muhlenberg, and stepping out of bounds. On the rebound was Taylor Wilkins. Wilkins played a great game today here for Muhlenberg. Grayson will be able to trigger from underneath of their own basket. Poked out of bounds on the inbounds pass by Fields. Muhlenberg County is the first team to clinch their spot in the 3rd Region Girls Basketball Tournament. They're in. And since they're in the 3-team district, one team already is automatically in, and they will play either Ohio County or McLean County in the 10th District the 10th District Championship game. Jump ball on the rebound after a missed shot. And possession is going to go towards Muhlenberg County. So they'll face either Muhlenberg County or McLean County. So they're in. They're headed to the Sports Center no matter what happens. Now the jump ball actually was towards Grayson County. Sarah Kate Bogus was trying to get underneath there to pass it in herself, and the official said, not so fast. Nice try, though. Van Meter into the near corner to Riggs. Riggs had a big first half. It's been held quiet since that point. Blanton drives down the right side, trying to create her own space. Picks up the dribble to Narvaez. Out front to Van Meter. Van Meter gets a screen. Drives it off back now on the right side. 47-31. Muhlenberg County leads Grayson. 3:07 to play in the 4th quarter. In between the circles, Van Meter drives down the right side. Handoff pass off the hands of Blanton, taken away by Bogus, who falls down with it. Somehow gives it off to Fields. Fields bounce pass right side. Shot good in transition by Isabella Wilkins. 49-31. Muhlenberg County well on their way to picking up a win here today against Grayson. The offense just not here in the second half of play for the Lady Cougars. Pass out front, taken away by Bogus. Lady Mustangs have numbers. Stewart on the left side. Goes up over top of Narvaez. Shots missed. The free throws will come. Narvaez will pick up her second, team's 9th. 2 free throws for Brooklyn Stewart. And the first one is good for Stewart. Subs in here for Grayson. Todd Johnston going to the bench. Bree Jones in, Lucy Torrance in, and Lexi Logston in. As you have Arissa Riggs and Briley Renfro as 2 seniors that are remaining on the floor. Second free throw by Stewart is no good. Torrance, though, picks up the loose board for Grayson County. Renfro right up the middle at the free throw line, drives down, kicks it off to Logston. 3 near side is no good long. Renfro picks up the loose board, gives it off to Jones. Jones on the left wing. Off to Logston right side, 50-31. Logston handoff pass to Renfro. Renfro drives down off the glass. Renfro gets the basket in on the right side. Great take by Briley Renfro. 50-33, Muhlenberg County leads, and they'll have a full new team that'll come in at the next stoppage of play. Left side, Bogus. Todd Johnston will go to his bench as well at the next stoppage. Driving in is Stewart to Bogus on the left side. Inside to Wilkins, spins it around over top. Basket good for Taylor Wilkins. Wilkins has 15 points in the game. 52-33, Muhlenberg leads. Right side, Riggs. 1:38 to play in the fourth quarter. Briley Renfro and Arissa Riggs will get their moment here in a second to check out for the final time here at the Cougar Den as the Lady Cougar. Torrance, jump pass outside to Riggs. About 90 seconds left to play here in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars will play on Thursday and Friday at Warren Central Thursday, at Hancock County on Friday. Inside, Renfro fouled by Muhlenberg County. It's called on Stewart. It's only her first. Team sixth. Renfro, 2 free throws coming. 35.5% this year for Briley Renfro. She'll have 2 free throws here. First one is good for Briley Renfro. Multiple subs in. Addison Spainhoward and Haley Miller will come in. Lucy Torrance and Arissa Riggs will come out, and Arissa checks out for the final time here at the Cougar Den as a Lady Cougar, and she's had herself a great career. She has a lot to be very happy about. She's a great athlete. Second free throw good. Renfro makes them both, and now she will check out for the final time. Peyton Bowman comes in for her. Another player that, again, like I said, she's a nuisance out there as a defender. And, again, that's a compliment. Bree Jones almost gets the steal at the top of the key. There's an entire new lineup out on the floor here for Muhlenberg County as well. Lexi Logston, though, gets the steal. It's on the floor for Grayson County. You've got Logston, Jones, Miller, Spainhoward, and Bowman. More subs will come in at the next stoppage for Grayson. Todd Johnson just giving everybody a moment. Spainhoward down the left side, spins it around at the left elbow. To the right side, Jones. Jones at the free throw line, drives in, kicks it off to Spainhoward. 3 left wing is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Muhlenberg County. Subs into the game here, Jordan Perkins, Brooklyn Dennis, and Hannah Smith will come in. Lexi Logston, Bree Jones, and Haley Miller will come out for Grayson. So you've got a lineup here of 4 middle schoolers and Brooklyn Dennis. And in the near corner, Bowman gets a screen from Spainhauer, drives in, loose ball, jump ball, and the jump ball will give the ball to Muhlenberg County. 36.8 on the clock, 52-35. Muhlenberg County leads Grayson County in this game. So it'll be up top, Michaela Duval running the point. Also on the floor, you've got Emma Cox. Joins back in. Left side, it's No with it. And No has her pocket picked. Spainhoward got her hand in on it. And then it was lost off of Bowman out of bounds. 24.8 on the clock. It'll be Emma Cox to trigger. She'll throw it out front to No, who's also a very good softball player. No, as a 7th grader, hit .430 as a softball player. Blocked on the far side by Smith. On the 3, spinning around, joins. Shots missed. Loose ball by Muhlenberg. On the right side, No, misses the shot. Rebound, out of bounds off of Muhlenberg County. 10 seconds to go, 52-35. I'd like to see here, let's let these young Lady Cougars see if we can't get a good playoff here in 10 seconds. I mean, this is good, these late second situations. This is the future of this program. Bowman drives down the right side. She's going to take it herself to the hole and lay it in. What a take by Bowman, and that'll do it. Muhlenberg County defeats Grayson County 52-37 here tonight. We'll come back, have more after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 52-37. We'll come back, jump into the fifth quarter show after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out.
They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
With a My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. Taxpayer. Oh boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars fall to Muhlenberg County tonight, 52-37. Coming up on the fifth quarter show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, have the scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. Again, your final score, Muhlenberg 52, Grayson 37. Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
I'm William Shatner. I've been around a long time, but I'm truly humbled when I see the real battles our brave, paralyzed veterans have faced defending our freedom.
I was on a routine patrol, and we were in the desert of Kuwait, and the vehicle flipped and landed on top of me, which left me paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, folks, this is heroism. That's why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. Go to pva.org to learn how you can make a difference.
Did you know that over 700 kids enter the foster care system every day?
$700?
700.
Just talking about foster care can help foster care.
Okay, let's try this.
Donate your small talk.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars fall tonight to Muhlenberg County by a final score of 52-37. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And Coach, before we even talk about this game, it's weird for one to have you after the boys' game. It's throwing my entire time off. But I always, on senior night, always want to give the coaches an opportunity to talk about their seniors, because that's important. Because, I mean, your two seniors this year put, blood, sweat, and tears into this program. Had some highs, had some lows. But I think just going in numerical order, we can start off with Arissa Riggs and what she's meant to this program.
Well, she's our glue. She's our leader. What I like about her as a player, good, bad, good games, bad games, she has the same mentality. She has the same attitude. Not real emotional and doesn't let things bother her too much. And that even keel personality makes for a good leader. And she's the one, and it's not that she's not fiery, because she will try to get on the girls about playing hard, get a stop, do those type of things. And, she's had a good year for us. And, she doesn't lead us in any stats, but, man, she's second in a whole bunch, whether it's assists, steals, points, rebounds, whatever. And, she still plays 1 through 4 for us. She's a backup point guard. She plays the 2, she plays the 3, she plays the 4. We've had lineups out there at times where she's had to be the 5, and very versatile player. And she should be proud of how she's represented Grayson County and the Lady Cougars. And I know I'm proud to have been her coach for 2 years. And she's as good a girl as you can get and find. Great student. So she's going to be a success whatever she decides to do in her life, because she has that kind of work ethic. And and in the 2 years, I don't think she's ever missed a practice. Whether she's I take it back. She had the flu at the beginning of the year, right?
That's before a good excuse.
Yeah, and I forgot about that. But right before the Brett County game, and she doesn't let things bother her. But I'm just really proud to have got to know her. And again, hopefully she's learned a thing or two from me. And then with Briley, she's what everybody should aspire to be, is with her effort and how she plays.
Energizer bunny.
She is, and she just makes plays. And she's not obviously she's 5'0", and but she'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter. She'd fight Aaliyah Boston from South Carolina if that's what her job was. Just gives us possession after possession, and extra possessions, steals, deflections, jump balls. Got the worst floor burn I've ever seen on a player tonight. And Scott sprayed it a little bit. She's right back out there doing the same thing all over the floor. But, what she has done this year, sacrificing for the good of the team. And she was not happy about coming out of the starting lineup. But, I tell her, I said, Briley, we've got to score more points. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm trying to get a little bit more offense out there. And then size-wise, Ella on defense. Now, Ella doesn't do any more offensively than Briley did, but that came after I put Isabel in the lineup first. But she wasn't happy about it. We met, talked, came to an understanding together about what I needed from her, and she has come to practice smiling every day on the bench, plays, and, again, sacrificing for the good of the team. And positive example for all the young girls, and she's come a long way for us, and she's going to be missed. Arissa's going to be missed, but like I said, I hope we don't have to have these goodbye talks. It's goodbye here at Grayson County Cougar Gym, but it's not goodbye for us. We got at least 3 more games, hopefully 5, 6, or 7. But anyway, they've represented the program the right way, and that's the best thing you can say about somebody, and they've been a joy to coach.
The 2 things that stand out to me the most about both of them, too, is I know I saw Arissa's dad post on his Facebook earlier today, and when he posted this, it didn't surprise me at all. I think he said that an official told him or told Arissa, saying that she's the most respectful player that he's ever been around in the third region.
Yeah, and what would you rather hear as a dad? What would you rather hear?
And then, I mean, but to look into that as the younger players to look up to, and then for Briley, you touched on it as well, as far as understanding a role.
Yep.
I mean, you probably as a coach can't ask for somebody to understand their role and then be respectful in all aspects of the game, and you've got the epitome of both of those there.
That's right, and and that's a great point to bring up about Arissa. She is, without a doubt, the most respectful person I've been around, and that's a credit to how she was raised, obviously. And thinking of I'm a girl dad myself, and somebody tells you how respectful your daughter is or son. That's more important than, boy, she's the best player I've ever seen, or she shoots it better than anybody I've ever seen. But her attitude reflects that, her personality reflects that, and she's the type of people you want to coach. And Briley is too, with Briley's effort and determination to be 5'0" and not overly skilled. She's not a great shooter, doesn't handle it great, but man, she makes things happen. And there's a role for somebody like that, and you've heard me tell it before, but no matter what your role is on a team, be a superstar at it. And Briley is definitely a superstar in that garbage type player that, again, not a great term that people use to describe that type of play, but she just does all the dirty work, and teams need that.
Tonight, you went up against a player in Stewart, number 15 from Muhlenberg County, that while not exactly the same, in fact, they're kind of different players, at least size-wise, the only player that really comes to mind that matches up is Carrie Ann Williams from Edmondson County. Is it a good thing that you all got another chance at somebody who is tall, lengthy? Now, I know Stewart gets outside a little bit more than Williams does, but defensively she does the same thing Williams does.
Listen, watch 2 or 3 films on all of our opponents, and you can't really see how big she is. And I'm guessing she's 5'10", 5'11".
They have her listed as 6 foot on the roster,
and she's every bit of that, if not more. And I wanted to see her stand next to Hannah to see, because Hannah's about 6'1" right now and still growing, but she's bigger than I. When she walked in, I thought, goodness, she's at least 6 feet, and she's quick. She uses both hands extremely well, and she's as good an individual offensive player as we've played, with the exception of maybe the Phelps girl and Butler. And they're different type players, but similar, because they can beat you off the dribble, they can rebound, they can pass, they can shoot. So it is a good for us to play her. And we didn't. I hope we guard Williams and them better than we did her tonight. But it's a bad night for us. We had a horrible shooting night. 24-25% for the game. And then that was the worst defense that we've played in a long, long time. And when they're getting wide open threes, and then we step out a little bit, and then they start driving by us, and we have zero help all night, and uncontested layups. So hopefully we got that out of our system. And but we got to be a little bit more committed on post defense, because we know what Butler County will do us if we're fortunate enough to play them, and we sure know what Edmondson's going to do. They're going to walk it down, or if they push, they're still going to take their time, and they're going to throw it inside until we stop them. And last game we never stopped them, so hopefully we can do better next time.
Is it a good thing to have a game where you don't play well this close to the postseason?
You ask a coach that. I don't know if there's ever a good time not to play well, but I know what you're saying, and I told him that's exactly what I said in there about. So, well, we got that out of our system. So if you don't get committed to post defense, because obviously Muhlenberg, they posted a lot of different girls, whoever Briley was on because of her size, whoever Sutton was on, Sydney, Isabel, so it didn't really matter who it was inside. And they didn't post 15 Stewart up hardly at all, and I thought they would, again because of our size, but they posted everybody else and didn't have to. So if we don't get committed to playing good post defense by Monday night, then it's going to be the end of our season. It really will. And we're content with playing behind the post right now, and we have never taught that and will never teach that, but it's the easiest thing to do. And some of it's strength, some of it's size, some of it's athleticism, but if we don't get around three-quarter and sometimes dead front, then, like I said, we're going to have a long night Monday.
Before Monday, you've got two games against really two kind of different teams. On Friday, you've got a Hancock County team that is good. I mean, they're rolling. They won the All-A region.
Big Catholic to do that.
I think won at least one game in the state tournament there. And then you've got a Warren Central team that is from what I remember, they're feisty, they're tough, and you're having to go to their place.
Yep.
Which is obviously anytime you go into the Bowling Green area, it's a tough place to play.
I don't even think they play basketball in the 4th region. It gets so physical over there sometimes. But, of course, that is a super talented region, boys and girls. So it'll be a fight for us over there because of size. They've got some really big girls, and hopefully we can speed them up and run a little bit, which we tried to do tonight. And we did it early, but we're not committed to it yet, so we got to do that. But Hancock's got 3 outstanding guards that can all shoot, all handle it. The pool girls really good. I can't remember who won the Muhlenberg-Hancock County game, but it was really close. And I saw that the other day looking at it. But, they're going to be really similar to Muhlenberg in how they play offense, and it's something that, they're going to be one of the best offensive teams we've seen Friday night.
I don't believe they've played this year.
Okay.
Muhlenberg has not played Hancock.
All right, I made that up.
Well, I do that all the time. That's what I'm good at. Well, Coach, I appreciate it. We will see you on Thursday down in Bowling Green.
Sounds good, guys. Thanks.
That's head coach Todd Johnston. More on the 5th Quarter Show after this.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Navigating the maze of Medicare enrollment can be a confusing and overwhelming experience. State Health Insurance Assistance Programs, or SHIP, are experts on Medicare.
I felt like this place could really help me out. They were so nice and helpful on the phone. I really do appreciate the fact that they take us seriously.
Local, unbiased, and trusted Medicare help. Contact the SHIP office in your area to make an appointment.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
.105. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 52-37 to Muhlenberg County. Earlier today, the Cougar boys won against Meade County by a final score of 58-50. Some other final scores that have come in: Butler County defeats Fort Campbell 87-65. Ty Price at 39 in that game for the Bears. Girls basketball at the half. Butler County leads McLean County 14-13. Barn burner going on in Calhoun tonight. And we'll try to see what other scores at the half. Well, let's see if we might have another score of that game coming in. But at the half, Ohio County led Edmondson. In fact, Edmondson County has come back to defeat Ohio County 39-36. That is a final score of that game. As we mentioned, the Cougar boys defeated Meade County 58-50. Come back, wrap it up after this, as Lady Cougars fall 52-37. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Oh boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
With a My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Lady Cougars fall 52-37 against Muhlenberg County. Writing down the scoring to wrap us up for tonight. Muhlenberg County, 21 points from Brooklyn Stewart, 15 from Taylor Wilkins, 6 from Sarah Kate Bogus, 5 for Michaela Duvall, 3 for Avon Profit, and 2 for Isabella Wilkins. For Grayson County, 10 points for Arissa Riggs, 7 points Isabel Blanton, 6 for Sydney Perkins, 4 each for Sutton Van Meter and for Bradley Renfro, and 2 apiece for Bree Jones, Kennedy Green, and Peyton Bowman. Looking ahead for the week coming up, as Grayson County on Tuesday will be hosting, the boys will be hosting Davis County. That'll be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. As that game will be against Davis County. We'll have the coverage tomorrow over, I know it'll be right here on K105 rather. It won't be on the Moose. It'll be on K105 at about 7:10. On Thursday, we'll be down in Bowling Green. That game has now been moved up to a 6 o'clock start time. So we'll have the coverage of that game beginning at about 5:40 on K105. And then on Friday, we'll wrap up the regular season as the Lady Cougars will take on Hancock County. Again, looking at the bracket for the 12th District Tournament, the Lady Cougars will play on Monday at 7:45-ish. It says 7:30 is the official start time. That game's not starting at 7:30. I'd expect more like 7:45 will be the start time of that game. They will face Edmonson County, the host Edmonson County. Butler and Whitesville Trinity will play in the other game. And then on Tuesday, the Cougar boys will play in the 12th District semifinals, also against Edmonson County. They are the 4 seed. Edmonson County is the 1 seed. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. I want to thank our K105 Digital Productions crew for all of their hard work. So on a night where Grayson County falls to Muhlenberg County 52-37, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.